Geo and Meatbag Hour.
Holy cow.
Holy fuck, dude, we're back!
Yep, we're back. It's
Oh
been
my
a long
God.
time. It's been a long time.
Man, we are here. We are bringing back the Geo Meatbag Hour.
It's back.
We are excited.
Yes,
I know
very excited.
it's been months and months in the making, and we got a brand new home. We're here at the Cosmic Soup.
Yes, the Cosmic Soup Pound, man.
Cosmic
Yeah.
Soup,
Yes.
man. This is where Squared, the band that Meatbag and myself play in.
As well as Silva.
Yeah, we haven't announced Silva yet, stupid.
Oh, we
But-
gotta give him a
Uh-oh.
proper
God,
announcement. Okay,
way to
you got
fucking
it.
blow the
You gotta
seal.
give me a heads up for that.
So,
kind of
all
stuff.
right. So, anyways, this is where Squared cuts all of our records. And speaking of Squared, thanks for setting me up with that segue, though.
Oh, yes.
We have the lead guitar player of our band Squared here today,
Hello, everybody.
Tyler Silva.
Thank you for having me.
We're gonna have Silva talk about some rundown roommate stuff, man. So,
Yes, we are.
what's that?
We've been doing some cool stuff, man. We've been working with a lot of cool people. It's been fun.
Awesome.
Yeah, and then we also have our engineer, our producer, our
He's the
superior producer.
Superior producer, Jeremy Daniel, Mr. Cosmic Soup
Yes.
himself.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, dude?
Not to replace our beloved, super duper producer.
Big Toe Malloy. He's still in the house.
Oh,
the
Hey,
levels
buddy.
are great.
Levels are great, man.
Yep,
yeah. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. We miss you, buddy.
good. But anyways, yeah, it's been a long time coming. I mean, like, we have been really, really thinking about it, for like the last month, talking about wanting to bring the podcast back because we just miss doing it, and there is some people that do miss us doing it as
Yeah.
well. So,
And well, not only that, but it's just therapeutic for us.
oh my goodness,
Like
yes.
it's nice to get through your week, and then you can vent about everything.
and a lot
and
has
release.
happened too.
Yeah.
Like, oh my goodness, like
You guys
yeah.
have been gone longer than a week.
Oh yeah,
we've been gone a long time.
yeah.
man.
We were what 46 episodes
We did
strong,
46
and then
episodes strong,
kaput.
and then we've been taking a break
Yeah.
since what, May?
yeah, something
I
like
think it's
that.
May
But
that we've taken a break since. Yeah.
we basically squared now. Instead of Alex squared, we went through that transition, and we'll tell you guys all about that here soon
Yep.
in a little bit. But what do you say, for old time's sakes, we get straight into our first segment?
Dude,
here?
let's do it because I've been wanting to do this for a while.
All
Give
right.
it to me. Give it to me, baby.
This is punk rock time.
Welcome to the least
give me
listened
one,
to
too.
segment in podcast history. Welcome to Punk Rock Talk, baby. This is where we like to get down and basically discuss all of the Arizona local punk rock bands and their shenanigans and their shows and what
All
everybody's
that fun
been up
stuff.
to. Yeah.
No, but yeah, we'd definitely like to take a moment in our podcast. This is one thing. If you guys have been here before with us, then you know that we like to take a moment out of this podcast to really just dedicate it to not just the Arizona punk rock scene or punk rock specifically, but all sorts of different categories, and anybody that we really love and support. And if you guys ever want your music or you guys want shout outs, whatever, shoot us an email, geoandmeatbag@gmail.com. Again, that is
geoandmeatbag@gmail.com.
shoot us any of that new music, man. Any upcoming shows, flyers, whatever. We will.
We're
we'll
back
throw it
up
on
and
the
running.
show. Dude. We haven't
got the
lost
mill.
our step. Did
we
you
got
hear
the
that?
mill back up and running.
Come on,
I
we're-
remembered all the passwords. We're good.
You guys have
dude.
done a lot since you've been gone,
Oh,
right? Like, you guys haven't just been sitting on your asses.
No, we have
No.
not actually.
We both moved down to Phoenix.
Yep.
We were from Payson, and we were filming or recording the podcast in Payson. Now we're Phoenix/Glendale residents.
Yep, sure are.
We both have new jobs. I left Chevron that I was working at for almost 4 years, and now I'm working at Seal Master. I'll get into that later. And
I'm still a bag of meat.
Meatbag is still a fresh bag of meat.
Yep.
Yep,
Bag of
still
meat.
fresh as
Yeah.
fuck, dude. You know it.
So let's stop talking about us here. Let's get to our
Yes,
guests
exactly.
here.
The whole point.
Silva.
That's me.
Silva is a multi-talented individual, if you want to call him that.
He's putting you over right now. You better just
Yeah.
open up your mind.
Yeah,
Let
I'm
it all
gonna
inflate
put
the
you
head.
over for a second. I don't like to put other people over a lot. So, all right. So basically, Silva reigns from this band called Rundown Roommates. We used to play with them a lot. We've actually played Pot of Gold together.
Yeah, we did. That was a fun day.
Yeah, and one day he called us when Steve and I were kind of in a slump, and we were maybe almost thinking about pulling the plug on the band, and
Really close to
we
it.
got that call, man. Silva's our angel, man. He
Saving
called us
grace
and-
for sure.
Oh, shucks.
Yeah, and
Saving grace.
he basically was like, Rundown's going to be on a little bit of a break for, just a little bit while we finish up this EP and whatnot.
I mean, he wanted something to do in his off time, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, not to
Yeah.
put words in your mouth or anything.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Elliot and Freddie are my best friends for sure, but they're involved in other projects and they do other things. Freddie's a music teacher, so he not only teaches like elementary music, but also teaches drum lines when he gets off.
Yep.
Right.
And goes and helps them compete and things like that. And Elliot records and produces a few other little bands, and I think he's playing with Lead Chains right now.
Yeah. He's
Nice.
definitely busy playing drums.
And he's playing drums.
Yeah.
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 So you guys see that picture? He broke his snare.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, he
he's-
blew that thing out so hard.
One thing I really admired about Elliot, because I would watch him play the drums when he first joined BrainZap, I would be like, holy crap, that guy hits the drums just as hard as I do.
Yeah.
I like that.
Dude, he's a nut. He's crazy. We would usually start our band practices with like 2 drum kits because I would just sit there and watch Elliot and Freddie have their own drum off.
Yes.
And it was like the craziest shit to watch ever. Like, it was nuts.
Right?
I was
Having a
gonna
drum
say-
off with either one of those guys would
Oh
be
man,
pretty
it'd
tough.
be insane.
Well, there was one day we had 4 drum kits in the house,
Wow.
and Elliot put them all together.
Where,
And it
where
was
was
like
my phone call? I would have
something
loved to be part
wild,
of that.
like something super crazy.
It's awesome.
Yeah, but we've been busy. It's been fun being in Squared though. It's definitely a different job, which I really like. In Rundown, I'm very much like lead singer. Always, I guess you guys are in a band, so you know what it's like to play guitar and kind of be drawn to a microphone and
Yeah.
not have that job where
You're
so
bound to
drawn.
that thing, man.
Yeah, you're really bound to that. So for me to like concentrate on like, I have a little bit more time to concentrate on riffs and just the whole dynamic of the show, not being drawn to a microphone and being able to interact with the crowd a little bit more on a personal level, I guess.
Right.
That
Oh no, it's cool. I get to watch you do all the things that I wish I could do, and I don't say that. I don't say that like I'm jealous or anything.
Well,
I love that it's getting done
I
because
think
I wish I could do
yeah,
it.
I think if you're a lead singer, guitar player as well out there, like you definitely know what we're talking about.
Yeah,
Like,
you want to do all the cool, flashy shit that you think of, but you can't because you have to get back to the microphone.
well, I never planned on being a lead singer.
Because let me
ever.
tell you something, that audience isn't going to sing your lyrics. Not unless you're playing in a stadium. They don't already know it, so you might as well get back to that microphone.
Yeah. So it's us 3. And then we also have a good friend of ours playing bass right now.
Oh, yeah. Sir Dave
Sir Dave
of
from,
FOL.
Dave OL.
Yeah.
FOL.
And that was
Yeah.
a really, because we've been playing shows, Rundown's been playing shows with FOL. They were some of the first people we started playing with, really.
Right.
Yeah.
And when we first played with them, we played with them at a coffee shop in Prescott.
Oh yeah, Girly. We played Girly Street.
Yeah, it was their anniversary show. I don't know if it was their 1 or 2 year. I want to say it was their 1 year, but I'm not entirely sure. But that was the first
Right.
time we met FOL, and we never stopped playing shows with them. And it was the same thing with you
They're
guys.
just so fun to be around, you know what I mean? And they really are like unique, genuine musicians who really just want to like get out and have good shows and no bullshit, no frills with
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're genuine about this shit, and you know what I mean? They're so fun to play shows with. They're addicting to be around. You know what
They're
I mean?
a dick.
Yeah, they're addicting to be around. But they're like our fucking magnets, though. We all kind of just generate towards each other. We gravitate towards each
We have
other
a
all the
very
time.
brotherly relationship with all
absolutely.
those guys.
And-
That's how it is and was with Contradiction as well.
I know
Oh,
that
yeah.
contradiction. Well, myself,
Hi, Jeremy,
for
over there.
instance, myself, for instance, the first time I ever played with FOL was at the Contradiction 10-year anniversary show,
Yeah,
and
same
I
here.
fell in love with the guys ever since.
They were first or last then.
Yes, they
didn't-
were. That
didn't
was the
think of
very
FOL yet.
last stage of
right.
first or last. Cue
Yep.
the drum ba-dum-ting thingy. There we go. But yeah, they were.
Didn't they play last?
They played first, actually. It was FOL squared and then Contradiction. Pretty sure, right? That's how it went that
Yeah.
night. That was like 3 years ago, dude. That was a long time
Yeah.
ago.
No, that's what it was. It was squared, Contradiction, and then FOL.
Oh, was it?
I believe
What
so.
was the venue?
Or it was, I don't know. That was 23 years ago, dude. I don't know.
Go to the venue, and they're like, oh, here's our mixing board, but we don't have any power cables, any speaker cables.
Where'd you guys
Was
play?
that at Tim Finnegan's?
Yeah.
Old Tim Finnegan's.
Good old
location.
First time I've been
good
there.
old Tim Finnegan.
Right.
You know, they just opened one of those down the street from my house.
Oh,
Yes.
God.
We go there all the
awesome.
time.
That's
we
not
go there
good.
constantly.
That is not
Man,
good.
and that was right next where they opened up was right next to the old Verse
I
Cosmic
know.
Soup location, or second
Right
technically.
by where me and Billy used to
It's not
live.
even on.
Yep.
And then they put Tim Finnegan's right there. We were
In between both of those houses, dude. In between, yeah. That's good shit. Well, anyways, so Tyler, let's talk about what Rundown is up to right now. Yes, most of the people listening to the podcast right now know what you guys have been up to, listen to the last couple records, but we want to know what you guys are up to nowadays. Like, come on, spit it to me.
Well, real quick, I know you guys are working on a very special record here.
Yes, we are.
Yes, I'm
we are.
hoping we can segue into that.
We are finally done recording. We're in mixing right now, which is a really, really big deal to us because this has taken a super fucking long time, longer than anything should ever take.
Right.
But we did 5 songs featuring 13 different people from about 8 different bands.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure those numbers are right. But
How fucking hard is it to get all of those guys, like, to be able to make time out of their lives to, like, do that?
Jesus.
we
That's a nightmare.
we didn't put a. This is like the worst thing you can also do as a band is we didn't really put a timeline on it. We tried to, and it just every time we missed our deadline, we just like we're like screw it. So we didn't get discouraged. We didn't want this. This meant a lot to us. But we're done. Like we're done recording. We got to work with so many cool people. We got to work with. We have a song with Mike from No Gimmick where he just busts out a nasty guitar
Holy
solo.
shit, that's cool. That's way
yeah,
dope.
and on the same
Shout
song.
out to No Gimmick.
Yeah,
Everybody
shout
in that
out to
band
No
is
Gimmick.
fucking awesome.
And then
I
on
know
the
they're looking for a drummer, I think, so we'll plug
Oh
that
yeah,
in really
plug
quick.
that real quick.
Yeah.
If you want
No-
a good band to join, if you're
Yes.
a drummer out there,
Yep, there
definitely
you go.
check them out.
OG,
But
triple
anyways,
OGs right
so
there.
I know that you told me, and have told me before, obviously, because we're in a band together, been friends for a long time, that Rundown doesn't sweat the bullshit when it comes to like having to rush and get something done. You guys take
No.
your fucking time. Like, you don't try to rush anything because, come on, we all know how things turn out when you rush it. It's
Yeah.
just anything in life, really.
We've always taken Rundown as something we love like so dearly. Like
Yes.
it's something we'll never let go. And we've always kind of done it on our own time. And it's not because we don't want to not entertain our fans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we do it on our own time because we want to give you guys the best show and we,
Right.
you know, want to put out the best work we can.
If you're not striving for that, then what are you
Yeah,
doing? You
and
know?
and if our true fans know that most of our songs are about life happens.
Right.
And it's a very real thing, and I think that's like the biggest support that like we have from our community is that life happens, and they know life happens, and like we are busy. We're touring 10 different directions all the time, and we're all part of different projects too. But this EP in particular, or album, whatever you want to call it, has really meant a lot to us. And shout out to everyone we worked with. We worked with Todd from Torn at the Seam, Mike from No Gimmick, Pat from Reason Unknown, all the guys from FOL.
Wow.
Yeah, you guys have a track on there as well.
We do. We
Yeah,
do. Yeah, definitely.
We got Justin Evan from Skull Drug,
Wow.
Donnie from We Might Be Wasted.
Well, and just to clarify real quick, when we did our appearance, you weren't in the band yet, so it
Yeah.
was more special then.
Yeah,
that was a
that's
really
good
special
point,
moment
yeah.
too. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was when that was like a big thing for me too, because we talk all the time and we
Yeah.
have a lot of cool shit in common, I guess.
Yeah.
And we definitely strive down the same path. So for us to like really like get together and work on something, and that with all the bands too, but you guys in particular, I guess it was something I really wanted to do with you guys because we've played so many shows.
Oh yeah,
with you.
Yeah.
definitely felt special.
Yeah,
we
and
feel
Felt comfortable.
very
like,
honored to be a
Yes,
part of that
yeah.
we
too.
could work on stuff together.
And especially for the song that it was, we
Yes.
wrote a very special song for our buddy Billy.
Yep, absolutely.
And it was a good time.
Yes.
Kevin definitely the help of Kevin
Oh
recording
my
us
god,
for Brains
he's,
App.
yeah, he's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
dude.
he's
great.
awesome. We even had some help from Jeremy helping us get the last few tracks. Thank you for that. Oh my gosh.
Shout out to
the
Cosmic
master.
Soup.
Shout out to Cosmic Soup.
The master
Saving
recorder.
the day. The last track.
Superior
we needed
producer.
for
Superior
everything.
producer.
Yep.
Of course, the last track was Torn at the Seams songs.
It's so crazy. I was wondering.
They're the only band that probably takes longer than Rundown Roommates to do this.
It was so crazy. I was asking myself in the back of my head too. I think I asked Elliot too, like, who do you think's gonna be like the last people to do it? I think mine. We thought it was gonna be Skulldrug. We thought it was gonna be
Oh,
Evan
yeah.
and Justin from Skulldrug. That was a tough one.
Yeah.
and especially
Justin's quick.
he played his guitar solo on the EP with a broken hand and calf,
Oh my
Jesus
god.
and it
Christ.
sounds awesome. Like,
Wow.
When
yeah.
when he did the solo for Cold Shoulder, we hit him up, and like the next day he fucking called Jeremy and was down here, and boom,
Yeah.
got it done.
Which-
he did like 3 different tracks, I think.
That dude is
big
just so
fuck
thrilled.
you to you, Justin, because that was really hard to learn. And
That
like,
dude
I'm
is-
yeah,
still
that's
like,
Silva's solo now.
yeah.
That dude
it's
is
so hard. I still can't do it like he does.
Make
Right.
up your own.
That dude
Yeah.
is just so thrilled to be a part of like
told him.
anything musically. One thing that I know he truly loves is like being in a room with other people and creating something. Like
Yeah.
he really does have that passion.
Shout
for
out to Hoon.
creativity.
We love you, buddy.
Yeah, shout out to Hoon. Skull
Don't
Drug.
ever stop being you, because
Yes.
you're fucking awesome.
Hoon, we love you.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
anywho,
I want to
so-
kind of break things up a bit and
Okay.
get some goddamn order here, ref. No,
Get
we're actually
order.
we're gonna get into our first track here before we.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
before
really?
we continue with the punk rock of the talking. This here is to represent our big comeback on the scene here. The Geo Meatbag Hour is back, baby. Yes, sir. This song is called "I'm Back."
That's why they call me Slim Shady. I'm back. That's why they call me Slim Shady. I'm back. That's why they call me Slim Shady. I'm back. That's why they call me Slim Shady. I'm back. I'm back. I murder a rhyme, one word at a time. You never heard of a mind, it's perverted as mine. You better get rid of that 9, it ain't gonna help. What good's it gonna do against a man that strangles himself? I'm waiting for hell, like hell, shit, I'm anxious as hell. Manson, you're safe in that cell, be thankful it's jail. I used to be my mommy's little angel at 12. 13, I was putting shells in the gauge on the shelf. I used to get punked and bullied on my block till I cut a kitten's head off and stuck it in his kid's mailbox. I used to give a fuck, now I can give a fuck less. What do I think of success? It sucks, too much press, stress, too much zest, depressed. Who upset? It's just too much mess. I guess I must just blew up quick. Grew up quick, was raised right. Whatever you say's wrong, whatever I say's right. You think of my name now whenever you say hi. Became a commodity cause I'm WHITE. Cause MTV was so friendly to me. Can't wait till Kim sees me. Now is it worth it? Look at my life, how is it perfect? Read my lips, bitch. What, my mouth isn't working? You hear this finger? Oh, it's upside down. Here, let me turn this motherfucker up right now. That's why they call me Slim Shady. I'm back. That's why they call me Slim Shady. I'm back. That's why they call me Slim Shady. I'm back. That's why they call me Slim Shady. I'm back. I take each individual degenerate's head and reach into it just to see if he's influenced by me, if he listens to music. And if he feeds into this shit, he's an innocent victim and becomes a puppet on the string of my tennis shoe. My name is Slim Shady. I've been crazy way before radio didn't play me. The sensational, that is the incredible. With Ken Kniff, who just finds them inedible. It's Ken Kniff on the internet, trying to lure your kids with him into bed. It's a sick world we live in these days. Slim, for Pete's sakes, put down Christopher Reeve's legs. Jeez, you guys are so sensitive. Slim, it's a touchy subject. Crying, just don't mention it. Mind with no sense in it. Pride get so frantic, whose eyes get so squinted. I'm blind from smoke in them with my windows tinted with 9 limos rented. Doing lines of coke in them with a bunch of guys hopping out all high and those in it. And that's where I get my name from. That's why they call me Slim Shady. I'm back. That's why they call me Slim Shady. I'm back. That's why they call me Slim Shady. I'm back. That's why they call me Slim Shady. in line. Add an AK-47, a revolver, a 9, a Mac 11 in and ought to solve the problem of mine. And that's a whole school of bullies shot up all at one time. Cause I'm shady, they call me as crazy as the world was over this whole Y2K thing. And by the way, in sync, why do they sing? Am I the only one who realizes they stink? Should I dye my hair pink and care what y'all think? Lip sync and buy a bigger size of earrings? That's why I tend to block out when I hear things. Cause all these fans screaming is making my ears ring. So I just throw up a middle finger and let it linger longer than the rumor that I was sticking it to Christina. Cause if I ever stuck it to any singer in showbiz, it'd be Jennifer Lopez. And Puffy, you know this. I'm sorry, Puff, but I don't give a fuck. If this chick was my own mother, I'd still fuck her with no rubber and come inside her and have a son and a new brother at the same time and just say that it ain't mine. What's my name? I'm Slim Shady. That's why they call me Slim Shady. I'm back. That's why they call me Slim Shady. I'm back. They call me Slim Shady. I'm back. I'm back. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? I'm Guess who's back? Guess who's back? D12. Dr. Dre. Guess who's back? Back. Slim Shady. 2001. I'm blew out from this blunt. Fuck.
Gracias a todos los amigos de esta noche para escuchar a la hora de Meatbag y Gia Show. Es número 1 en el programa de Sábado Gigante. Este presentado de Kellogg's Cornflakes, Snap, Crackle, and the Pop.
All right. Shout out to our sponsors. Thank you, Troy. We have our ultimate translator, or not really translator, I guess. I kind of fucked that up, but
No, he's a translator. He translates stuff for us into Spanish.
yeah. He called you Gia, though. I'm just saying.
I know, he gave me a feminine ass last name. Like,
Nope.
Welcome,
Nickname.
everybody, back to the Gio and Meatbag Hour.
Welcome back,
I am
everybody.
Meatbag, my co-host Gio, and then,
Gia.
of course, my co-host Gia, and, of course, our other two guests here. We got, well, not really a guest, Jeremy from Cosmic Soup. He's kind of
a permanent guest. I'm
Yeah.
not leaving.
Yeah,
he's a
right?
mainstay.
He's kind of running the shit right now. And then we got Silva of Rundown Roommates and Squared in the house. So bringing it back to what we were talking about before the break, I do want to bring it back and say it's probably a super fucking awesome feeling after you go through all the trials of and the uphill battles of trying to get all those different musicians together on this one EP album, whatever you call it, and actually like be like, okay, it's done. And I've went through the experience, and this is probably the coolest thing ever because that's all we ever talk about playing shows together. Dude, you need to be on my band's song. I need to be on your band's song. You know what I mean? We
Everybody's
always
talking about
talk
doing
about
splits
that.
and shit like that.
Guess who finally fucking did it? Rundown Roommates. So definitely.
Hats
We're
off.
trying. We always thought that was like just a really fucking cool outlet. I love features.
That's a great fucking yeah.
I love features.
It's a great idea.
Features are dope.
Yeah.
Whenever, especially growing up, like whenever I saw a band knew another band, like growing up, I was like, whoa,
That's so cool. They
fucking
hang
cool.
out.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And then the transplants came along and my head exploded.
Yeah.
And somehow I put all the pieces back together. And I'm here
Boxcar
now.
Racer.
Yeah, right.
know?
Whatever
What?
that was.
Yeah. It's like, what's going on?
Yeah, but it was a really good time. It was a hard time, but it was really good times. Each session, it took a little work to actually like schedule it out and whatnot. But when it happened, it was fun as hell. Like you can just learn so much from watching somebody sometimes, especially in the studio.
Absolutely.
Like, there's one thing to watch somebody on stage and maybe learn a little bit about what they do. When you really sit in the studio with them, you learn like a whole fuckery of things.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, that guy
You really-
plays way better guitar than I do, and I've been fucking this up. And if I do it the way he does it, I
Dude.
probably could play it better.
Can't even tell you how many times that happened.
It's the best insight to like learning who you're listening to.
Yeah.
Like when you listen to these bands, you're like, oh, okay, cool, and you get your own feeling of what they sound like. But when you work with them and record with them and actually spend time with them and stuff like that, you're actually getting a feel of why their music sounds like this, and what their culture is and stuff like that.
Right, exactly, and what influences them.
We actually have a little piece of Rundown Roommate's new EP. I'm gonna
Do you have it?
spoil a little bit.
Yeah.
It's right here. Check it out, guys.
This is the song we did. This is the song we did together. That was our duet.
That was-
You can't hear me because you're just so much louder than me.
Yeah.
Vocally.
one more time for the people who might have missed
Yeah,
it.
that's Gio Solo.
It's one of my vocal
And we wrote that
solos.
song for
One of
Billy.
them. Yes.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to hear the whole song.
It's for Billy.
Wait till you hear my fucking guest spot on there.
Meatbag's 30 seconds of fucking.
My 30 seconds of shame.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, and then we can expect that. Do you guys have a date set out for that new record
Don't
that
have
we
a
talked
date.
about? No date.
We'll have
Keeping it
fucking date.
suspenseful. I
We're
like
trying to
though.
get it going. We can let you guys know
It's
the
in mixing right now, so that's a good
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah.
The EP is called Just Moved In, and we're hoping like if this does well, we want to do like a volume 2 eventually,
Right.
And take like new bands. Like I would love to do a track with, like Birth of Monsters,
Yes.
Right.
Critical Miss, like that'd
Right,
be so
that'd be cool.
Bands
so
that
fun.
didn't make the first cut. you know?
Yeah, maybe not like necessarily didn't make like 'cause we can only get so many. Like as much as I want to do like a 13 song album, I don't have 2 years to do that.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and
You don't
just
wanna make
wait
a
on the
Mexican
release and we'll
fishing
start
tricks.
doing new tracks.
Yeah,
I'm just
right.
kidding.
Well, Jeremy, you work with a fuck ton of musicians.
I do.
You work with a fuck ton, and even in your band now.
What's that?
Even in your band now, though, you're playing with Torn to the Seam. How many? Because the last time I saw you guys, you had a fuck ton of people on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
What's
the
going on?
last show that we all got to play together was the Pits and Punks show at Yucca, and that was
awesome.
probably one of the best
Great
shows
shows.
that we've had in a
Great
long,
show.
long time.
That was a
And Shoei is our drummer for Torn at the Seam, but anybody that knows Shoei knows that he's in 15 bands, and
Yes, sir.
so his time is very limited, and so we.
Shout out to Joey.
Yeah, definitely shout out to Shoei. And so we asked our good friend Arturo, who used to play in Bayuca, if he'd be interested in filling in when Shoei wasn't available. And so he's like, fuck yeah, loves the music, loves the songs, learned the set. And so when there's times that they're both available, you know, Arturo said that he'd love to do percussion and just to be part of the band and help
Yeah,
learn
he still
the
wants to be
songs.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's down to just do anything. And so we're excited, and then Todd came up with this great idea to have them switch during the set.
Yeah, I saw that. That was sick as shit.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
dope.
So there are songs that Shoei was playing drums and Arturo was playing percussion, and then the song would be over, and then they'd switch, and then Arturo would be playing on the drum kit, and Shoei's playing percussion, and so that was amazing. And then we were lucky enough that Danny was in town from Captain Squeegee, so
Yeah.
he played
He
with
was a
us.
nut. He was
So-
good.
having
Danny's so
fun.
fucking rad.
Yeah.
He's
So,
such a fun person to be on the stage with, I can tell.
So we had 52 people on stage. At Yucca. No, but it felt like it. Like there wasn't much room to move around, like because it's me and Todd, and then Tuffy. He plays saxophone, and then drums, of course. So already we're kind of squished up there.
Well,
but then
most of our listeners have been to the the Yucca Tap Room.
yeah.
But for people that don't know what the Yucca Tap Room is, it's not the biggest stage
Not
in the
huge.
world.
It's not the Marquee Theater.
no.
No.
But sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, but anyway, so we're lucky that we had Arturo with his percussion up there, and then Danny was there, and then he jumps around a lot, and then he had a little synth keyboard and stuff that we used for a song. So I feel sorry for the sound guy who had to go from
From
Mad
like a
Dog
3-piece
Tannen
band or something
with
like
Mad-
that.
Yeah, Mad Dog Tannen, just a 3-piece band. Hey, here we are. you know, guitar, bass, drums, couple vocals, boom, and then
Yeah.
to us, like we have all this
47
shit. Yeah.
instruments.
Yeah, I hope you have enough inputs.
What's his name? Danny, who plays the trumpet
Yeah,
from Captain Squeegee. He used to do 93.9. He was on the radio in the morning on Thursdays, and so was Johnny from Brian Cooper's Ghost.
Wow.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, dude, shout out to him. He just did some really awesome artwork on my guitar.
Yes.
buddy.
Yeah. But I would get so high in the morning and fucking listen to this guy, and he would come up with the craziest, like, I don't know if he came up with them or read about them, but he would come up with the craziest conspiracy theories in the morning on the radio, and they would blow my fucking mind
You're
every
like, dude,
time.
I am not awake enough for this.
Yeah. I'm like, oh my God. I could rethink my life.
yeah, and he's like part of like a 9/11 conspiracy group that meets and stuff.
So
Jet
wild.
fuel doesn't melt steel beams.
Oh man.
Oh,
We've
man.
said that
I was
9,000
waiting
times
for
here at the
that.
Geo
Don't get me
Meatbag Hour.
started.
What song who does that song again?
What are you talking about?
It's like someone from the
Geo
punk rock
does.
scene.
Oh no, Leftover Crack has a song that's about that.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a title song. Anyways, what the fuck, dude? What a dumbass stopping point. Let's keep
thanks-
this going.
thanks a lot,
Yeah.
bro.
I should just shut up and just watch like I've been doing. Like be a good little high boy and just sit back there and watch.
Yeah.
So you have a huge band. Like, how is that recording and then like mixing all of that?
Yeah, because you
takes a long
recorded.
time. So we just started recording a new song, and it's probably one of the best ones, and it's called Skolatics.
Oh,
That's dope.
Nice.
Wow.
It's all about conspiracy theories, stuff like that.
Speaking of which,
And so Danny just did his horns, and so now we've got like scratch guitar, scratch vocals, and so Todd's gonna have to come back, do some more vocals and guitar, and then we have to get Tuffy in here to do his sax, and then it's mixing. But I mean, like Shoei's so good at the drums that I don't have to worry about any drum editing. You know, his kit sounds great every time, so as long as you just throw a mic close to it, it's gonna sound good.
Right.
Yeah. Is that like something you knock out in a day? Just like his drums, like, oop, that only took like an hour.
Oh yeah, because
He's a machine.
he's a fucking pro
and
for
he
sure.
does his homework, and
Yes,
when
he does.
we practice, he records it. So then he can go home and he can listen to it and practice to it,
Right.
and stuff. And then we set up his kit, mic'd it up. He watched the video again, and a lot of drummers, you know, they need some sort of guitar or something as a reference. Shoei's just like, give me the click, make sure it's super loud, and
Right.
I'll be fine.
Right. Yeah, so definitely Torn at the Seam, be on the lookout because they've got some good stuff going and they're always busy. I know
Yeah,
that they
man.
got a big show coming up, so we're definitely gonna have Jeremy. I definitely want to hear what Jeremy has to say about that big show.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let him kind of spill the beans, but I think right now let's get into a song real quick.
Yeah.
And then we'll kind of bounce back on Jeremy and just kind of pick up where we left off there.
For sure.
Jeremy, real quick, talk about the big show, you know, the big show that we're talking about, Torn at the Seam coming up,
Yeah,
eh?
the big one.
Come on, let's talk about the big one, eh?
Days on the Green.
Days on the Green.
So Torn at the Seam was lucky enough to get invited to play the Days on the Green festival, and it's
And
a
if y'all
2-day
don't know, you about to know.
You about to find out.
It's a 2-day festival, but we're playing. Torn at the Seam's playing on the 19th, and that lineup is Slightly Stupid, Iration, Pepper, Tribal Seeds, Common Kings, Fortunate Youth, Irie, Tyrone's Jacket. Then it's got some
Heavy
great
hitters.
locals.
Ooh,
yeah.
great locals.
I can think of one I want to see.
Clint Stevens, Cush County, Pride Through Strife, and Torn at the Seam.
Wow.
Dude, so those guys, Fortunate Youth, they're dope. They're
Oh,
really-
yeah.
So my buddy Raleigh tours with them. He does like, he drives and does all sorts of merch. I think he does a lot of tour management with them. But there was one time they came through Scottsdale and did an acoustic show, and saw the show, and it was super dope. And then Raleigh's like, "You want to go hang out with these guys after and go get some drinks?" I'm like, "Hell yeah,
Right.
let's go." Dude, we were at like some Scottsdale club, like some patio club that was pretty bumping at the time or whatever. I shit you not, dude. These guys lit up just like 3 blunts right in the middle of the fucking club, dude.
Oh my god.
No
Yeah.
fucks given.
Yeah, and I had like Ubered down from like Scottsdale just like probably to see like like an hour show or something. Maybe have like a couple drinks.
No fucks given.
Yeah, it was a really good time. Those are really cool guys, and they'll talk to you too.
Fuck yeah,
Like,
dude. Great
oh, yeah.
band.
appreciate guys
Great
like
band,
that.
definitely.
Yeah, super down to earth guys.
Very stoked for Torn at the Seam and everything you guys got coming forward. Do we have any new, maybe a new record in the works? Something?
Well, we've
Kind of.
been talking about a new record for a long time, but
Yeah.
we definitely have some great songs that Todd's written. We're working out right now, and we still have a couple songs that we haven't even like finished yet that we still need to release. So I mean, I would expect some new music very soon,
Nice.
and then probably another EP in late spring.
Now that's
Nice.
fucking exciting, dude.
Yeah.
New Rundown and new Torn at the Seam this year.
Oh
Fuck
yeah.
yeah.
Dude, that
Fuck yeah.
that 3 Doors
Can
Down
we
cover you
expect
guys
the new
did.
Rundown?
Oh, yeah.
Can we expect the new Rundown to come out this year?
I'm really hoping it comes out like
yeah.
this month. Like I'm really
Okay,
trying to
okay.
push this. Like the sooner I'm
So
not
they're
holding
pushing-
on to it.
right.
Like
They're
like
pushing-
let's get it out.
Yeah, Rundown's pushing to get some stuff out there ASAP.
Yeah.
Just know that Gio and Meatbag got dibs on that exclusive.
Oh yeah,
first
because you
track.
know definitely we're gonna debut new Torn at the Seam,
Yeah.
new Rundown roommates right here at the Geo and Meatbag
When we were
Hour.
talking about it, we're like, well, once we're done, we'll send everyone their track. I'm like, that will
Dope.
be so hard. We'll just send all the guys that are
Mass
on
emails.
it, just like send the whole thing out.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to like get a fucking
But yeah,
notepad
before it officially
the size of
drops,
Texas.
you got to get us a,
Dude, did
give
you
us
guys
a little
jot all
slice
that
of that
down?
cheese.
Did you guys hear that 3 Doors Down cover though? That Torn at the Seam did.
Oh yeah,
That-
dude.
I
That's
did.
so much better
great.
than the original song.
it's great.
I was like,
It's great.
so
Oh, it's
much
way better.
If you guys haven't checked that out, that's so worth a listen.
Scopper man, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right, guys, we're gonna get into another track
Yeah, let's
here.
get into a song.
This one's dedicated to Uncle C.
Fuck yeah.
Assy itch. Whenever you're feeling
Psych,
that
I'm
itch.
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I was
This
gonna try
song-
to plug in the assy itch hole cream, but I guess we'll get to that another time.
All right, so this song right here
Sponsors.
is
do we got?
one from the heart right here. This is the first Nina.
Oh, we got another fucking hip hop song.
Yeah,
Let's go, dude.
This is the first Tech
All the
9
punks
song
are
I ever
pissed,
heard.
dude.
This got me hooked. No, punk rock and hip hop go hand in hand,
Hey,
bro.
guys, send us some new tracks and we'll put it on right here since we're back. Geo and
Yeah.
Meatbag at gmail.com.
We
Again,
need
that is
them-
Geo and Meatbag at gmail.com. Hit us with some new tracks. Hit us with some show info so we can talk about you.
We need them local slices. Send them in, dog.
Yes.
All right,
Anyways, Geo, take it away, my
Tech
brother.
9, Dysfunctional.
First entry for Psychology 101. Dysfunctional. Yeah, don't you bring me nothing stupid. If you don't want me to lose it, step back if you don't want me to attack. I'm a beast, better give me the deuces. I have no tolerance for nonsense, get away from me. Me, I wanna get dollars, don't wanna holler, but you making me. I'm a little dysfunctional, you the problem, please don't awaken me. And I'm that way, cause back in the day, most have forsaken me. La-di-da-di, I'm at the party on a drunk night. What a punk might do is try to pick a fight because he's sorry that he ain't gaudy like I, because he sloppy, not me, costly rocks be spot free. But he don't know I'm roguish, surrounded by my soldiers, and they be locked and loaded. When exploded, you can't hold us, and we don't got no scruples. We didn't come to fight and shoot you, but you busters better be neutral. Don't get loose because we cuckoo. Listen, they call me genius, I run the show. Women be on my penis, it's wonderful. Demons think they the meanest, but I brung the foe on the floor. A little bit sick, don't you know?
I'm a little dysfunctional, don't you know? If you push me, it might be bad. Get a little emotional, don't you know? If you fool around and make me mad, I'm a little dysfunctional, don't you know? If you push me, it might be bad. Get a little emotional, don't you know? Might fool around and make me mad, don't make me mad.
Born to hustle, I'm a product of environment. The game did change, so I I've been forced into retirement. But I made moves and I pay dues and I got common sense. Since I can't lose and I can't choose, then I'll come back to spit. I got hit songs, but I've been gone so long that I don't fit. Kneel at the throne, but can't get on, so I need me a lick. I write these songs, but don't belong, I'm on some other shit. I'm hunting leads in desperate need, I hope it's coming quick. I rack my brain to find a lane that's gonna bring me some change. But it's so strange, my life has changed and I am not the same. I come around, but since I'm down, it feels uncomfortable. I try to hide it deep inside, but I'm dysfunctional. I never learn to hold it in, I get emotional. First implode and then explode, I am combustible. So please don't push me, play me pussy on some real shit. Won't be defeated if I'm heated, nigga,
I'm a little
shit.
dysfunctional, don't you know? If you push me, it might be bad. Get a little emotional, don't you know? If you fool around and make me mad, I'm a little dysfunctional, don't you know? If you push me, it might be bad. Get a little emotional, don't you know? Might fool around and make me mad, don't make me mad. I ain't no killer, but don't push me. Could be quiet boy, never been no pussy. Could be carrying something up under my hoodie. Crisp but never snap and kill up all of y'all over here. Now I wanna be peaceful, but I carry desert eagles wherever black people are. You know how black people are, I peep them out. Try to stay evened out. Wanna preach to them, but the evil keep on seeping out. Emotions get the best of me. Messed up and then y'all get the rest of me. Depressed and stressed feel like my destiny. I know y'all think less of me, cause I'm always sick and I can't let it be. Pharmaceutical soup be the best recipe. It's gonna be the death of me. I need Depakote just to cope. That's why I keep throwing them pills down my throat. Dysfunctional blunt to do. Smoking Bombay can give me fun sway, but I wish that it all would go away. Or maybe I should pray for Jesus Christ and just pretzel me. Try to pray for change, but sometimes it feel like he lets it be. So I just take another couple doses, probably be fine. But if you get too close, you'll find out that I'm a little dysfunctional, don't you know? If you push me, it might be bad. I get a little emotional, don't you know? If you fool around and make me mad, I'm a little dysfunctional, don't you know? If you push me, it might be bad. I get a little emotional, don't you know? You might fool around and make me mad, don't make me mad.
Strange music.
right, guys. That's Mastadon, Toe to Toe.
Such a great song, dude.
Such a great song.
I love it.
What a great switch up there from Tech 9 all the way to Mastodon, right?
Yep. And then
That's
we're
how
going to
we do
get
it
into a
here.
little bit of punk rock in a little bit. But anyways, everybody, welcome back to the Geo and Meatbag Hour. My co-host, the Gia, along tonight with Silva.
We got Silva and Jeremy in the house.
And the Jeremy.
The levels are great, super duper producer. Thanks for checking
Thank
up
you so
on us.
much, man. Thank you.
But we've also, if you haven't noticed, I don't think anybody really has, but we have been missing Wonder Boy tonight.
Yeah, he said something about going to find his dad. His dad left to go get a pack of smokes, and he hasn't seen him in like fucking 20-something
Yeah,
years.
he's got
That's probably with my dad.
Yeah,
got
it's
Silva
probably with your
syndrome.
pops too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So, real quick, we're gonna get into some Wonder Facts real quick. with Wonder
So
Boy.
we are closing punk rock talk, and thank you
Yes.
guys, Jeremy and Silva, for both talking a little bit. Wish we had more time, but as we get a little bit more settled in here at the Cosmic Soup compound, we will have a little bit more girthier podcast.
a girthier one.
Girthier.
This is true. We're gonna have to go to the Meatbag.
But thank you
Geo
guys,
and Meatbag
seriously.
show.
Thank
You
you guys,
guys.
seriously. It's a really cool comeback to have both of you guys talk about what's going on with Rundown, Torn at the Seam, and we appreciate your time in Square,
Yeah,
dude.
it's
You've
been
been a
fun.
hell of a addition, and we can't wait to start recording this year with
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's
And
gonna
this,
be great.
I'm excited to start recording with Jeremy.
All of us in
I'm
this
definitely
room,
excited for that.
and
you.
Dave.
Jeremy's very great to work with. That's why we've done every single one of our albums with Jeremy. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm super excited.
But yeah,
Can't wait.
don't worry, listeners. They're still going to be here to cut the rest of the podcast with us. That's
Yes.
just it's all the time we had for Punk Rock Talk. So,
Talk!
yeah, we're going to get into some
Set and
Wonder
sail.
Facts here. We're going to call Wonder Boy here. We're going to see what he's up to right now.
This is Wonder Facts with Wonder Boy.
All right, welcome to Wonder Facts with Wonder Boy. And you know me, that's me, Wonder Boy. I got facts for you all day long. Let's hear it. McDonald's calls their frequent buyers of their food heavy users. It's pretty crazy because they're fat because they eat a lot of McDonald's. LOL. Let's go. Let's see what else we got here. What else we got? A single cloud can weigh up to more than 1,000 pounds. You know what? Maybe those clouds are frequent users of McDonald's also. A knee slapper. The average person walks the equivalent of 3 times around the Earth in their lifetime. It's a lot of walking. You know, this planet's huge. Coca-Cola would be green if coloring wasn't added to it. Well, I wouldn't like to drink green things, but I wouldn't know what that looks like either, so there's that. A broken clock is right twice a day. Those are your facts, your Wonder Facts with Wonder Boy. Have a great night, everybody.
With Wonder Boy. That's Wonder for Facts with Wonder Boy.
And that's all the time we have for you here at
Yeah,
the Chio and
thanks a
Meatbag Hour.
lot.
Good luck looking for your dad.
Thanks a lot, Wonder Boy.
I feel smarter.
I
Not really.
All right,
Be
guys,
honest
we're going to
here.
get into our favorite, my favorite, one of my favorite segments on the podcast here.
One of mine as well. We have got to get into this because it's been a while. We got a few things to talk about. And then, yeah. So let's get into it. Gio.
This is Through the Table. All right, everybody, this is Through the Table. This is basically where we like to dedicate a little bit of our podcast here to the wrestling fans out there.
Yep, definitely. And we got a lot to talk about, but
Oh, there's
we're gonna
so
try
much
to
going
we're gonna
on
try
with
to narrow
wrestling.
it down as best as we can because there's just so much happening in the wrestling business right now. Like,
Whether it be WWE or our, what we're going to talk about is the newfound AEW, All
Yes.
Elite Wrestling.
yes, can't wait for that. That's actually gonna
I've
be
been
super
going
cool.
to a lot of indie shows here in Arizona, so
Yes,
I've
sir.
got the scoop on all that.
sir.
Championship Wrestling from Arizona, CWFAZ.
Wow,
Yeah,
it's a mouthful.
it's
but
it's
that's
a
cool.
mouthful.
Cool. Where do they usually put shows on at? Like the Nile? Or
The Nile Theater, yeah.
I noticed like they've had shows.
And they
over there.
do basically like a lot of indies do. They do 4 tapings in one night, 4 TV tapings.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so you're there to see 4 different episodes.
Wow, that's great.
And the cool thing about me going is, I have to insert myself everywhere.
He's trying to get himself over right now.
I'm gonna put myself over right now. They did a survey or a competition really to see what they should call their fan base. And a lot of people were, texting different ideas, and they were taking some from the audience there. And I came up with the AZ Crazies. And I told him, I'm like, we should be the AZ Crazies. And he added it to the list. So he goes down the list, and he starts naming all these other names, like the hooligans and all this other this and that. And crickets. Just crickets in the building. And then he says AZ Crazies, and the whole place pops. Like, yeah! Like, we wanna be
so
AZ Crazies.
Gio is completely over with the entire Arizona wrestling scene now. And
I named it, man.
He's basically the Vince McMahon of the Arizona
they
wrestling.
They got to answer to me now.
Save some pussy for the rest of us.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I got hot and cold
But
pussy
yeah,
on
that's
tap.
pretty cool. And apparently you've seen like a title match happen while you were
Yeah,
there too.
yeah,
like
there was
for
the,
the actual.
Yeah, well, technically no, because it got interrupted.
Oh, son of a
but-
bitch! There's
but
always some fucking
I
asshole
won
interrupting a good match.
because I named the fan base AZ Crazies. I won front row seats to their next 3 tapings.
Wow,
That's pretty
And
dope.
then
I think you should get free
Yeah.
tickets for life.
That's like
Right.
one of those things where like
Yeah.
they should start inviting you to meetings. Like you gotta show up in a suit.
Yep.
I got to be there for
real.
everything.
Were there any
Your
really
input
should
is
be
everything.
in the
Mr.
matches.
AZ
Yeah.
Crazy, yeah, executive vice president of fucking.
Yeah.
Were there any like really bad name suggestions that you can remember? Like ones that were just
Oh,
absolute
God.
shit.
Yes, let's hear some. If you
One of
got
them was the Let's Goes.
Ooh, that's
the
pretty
Let's
shitty.
Go.
That's pretty horrible.
That sounds like a really bad pop punk band.
Yeah. Yeah. The Let's Goes.
The Let's Goes.
The Let's
Oh my
Goes
God.
new EP, Popcorn and Candy.
Hate this town.
My parents bought me the wrong Honda.
Sucks. You got me an Audi instead.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Do you ever feel like your parents aren't listening to you? Like sometimes you just aren't understood? Cut your wrist then. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, please don't do that.
So I
I
don't
hope my
condone
parents
that.
aren't listening. It'd be
So,
terrible.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of shit going on in the wrestling world. Before we get into WWE, let's talk about this new AEW thing happening.
Yes, absolutely. So AEW has been put together by Cody Rhodes,
Son of the American
son of-
Dream,
son
Dusty
of-
Rhodes.
Yes, exactly. Brother of Gold Dust.
And it's actually Cody, don't call him Rhodes.
Yeah, he does it. Yeah, it's Cody. Don't call him Rhodes. And then you have the other executive vice presidents, Matt and Nick Jackson of the Young Bucks, and then I think Kenny Omega. They announced him.
He's
It's
teasing
so
around
weird.
about it,
I don't
yeah.
know what's going on with that. It's kind of weird because like he was announced as executive vice president, but we're not exactly sure.
They have 4 executive vice
And
presidents.
it's all everybody from the Bullet Club. Like it's,
Yeah.
I don't want it to turn out to be this
The elite.
NWO thing, and I think that they're not trying to do that
No,
either.
not at all.
They seen how that went with WCW, and it just kind of like put it in the shitter.
So if you don't know, if you're not a wrestling fan, this is actually kind of cool because basically the owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars,
Tony Khan.
invested into this company, the All Elite Wrestling. He's obviously the main big fat cat, the owner.
Absolutely.
And he is, I think he's looking to bring some serious competition to the WWE.
Yeah.
So-
Well, maybe more or less an alternative than
Yeah.
the WWE, but
And-
because it's not going to be completely PG like WWE.
Yeah. What I think is wrestling is going to start getting better like it was in the 90s, late 90s when they had competition.
Yep.
So each product has to try to put out the best product they can to
Yes.
gain the most viewers they can. So I'm really excited. They've already got some big names. I know Chris Jericho already signed.
Yep.
And he was said to be the most faithful WWE guy there is. So, and he's also got McMahon's blessing to do so.
Exactly.
So let's see. Let's see what turns out of all this.
Obviously, you have Kenny Omega, huge fucking star, all
They're,
over the world. He's one of the greatest wrestlers
Yeah.
on the planet right
Their
now.
roster is slowly
You
but
have,
surely stacking up.
Pac, formerly known as Neville from WWE.
Yeah, that
he's-
guy's insane.
Yeah, he's pretty fucking crazy. Hangman Adam Page, you got him. There's just a lot of fucking lot of great.
Yeah.
You got Sammy. What's that kid's name? He's
Sammy
not-
Callahan?
No. The kid that's a cruiserweight, Sammy something. Anyways, you got Sammy that's a cruiserweight. He's a great wrestler.
I mean, when they say all elite, they're not kidding. They find some of the greatest guys they can find.
Billy Gunn, badass Billy Gunn, fucking.
Yeah, he's got a backstage role.
Yeah, he's one of the producers.
Yeah,
and we all know Billy Gunn knows how to produce some good work. So
yeah,
and that dude is still stacked like a Tonka truck, dude. He's still fucking big as shit.
Oh
you
yeah,
know what I mean.
Yeah, he's
always been buff as fuck.
He's just got inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame as DX,
man,
as part of DX. Yeah,
dude.
But not to put myself over again.
Oh, great. Here we go.
But yeah, the All Elite Wrestling, their first show is Double or Nothing. It's at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, May 25th. The tickets sold out in less than 4 minutes when they went on general admission. And your boy here just happened to grab himself a pair.
Yep.
So I'm pretty excited because I'm going to witness history. I'm also going to StarCast the day before, and I get to meet the likes of Sting, Ric Flair,
The Undertaker,
Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, JR, King, Lita is going to be there.
Gio will even be there.
I'll be there. Yeah. What I should have said is they all get to meet me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, and basically it's cool. I mean, not to gloat a whole lot, but it's kind of like a lifetime kind of thing that I've always dreamed about, meeting these guys, and it is a big deal to me. I'm going to fan out like crazy.
Absolutely. And then Cody Rhodes is even putting on another StarCast event where it's Smoke and Mirrors, and he's everybody's smoking on his American Rebel cigars.
Yeah, it's a cigar expo for his
baller
Smoke and
thing
Mirrors,
to
dude.
have.
Yeah,
you know how like Conor McGregor has whiskey? Like I've never heard of anyone having cigars. That's so
seriously.
gangster.
And Cody Rhodes, he's so fucking awesome, dude. He's very clever, very unique.
He's classy yet very
charisma. Yeah, he's great.
He's a good guy.
And so, like, fucking, I can't wait because a part of that StarCast event is going to be this new thing that has been announced, kind of chained with StarCast. It is StarCast Presents Smoke and Mirrors.
Yeah.
Sponsored by American Rebel Cigars.
They're all going to be there too, as well. Cody
dude.
Rhodes,
and then
the
you'll be
Young
able to
Bucks,
meet
Kenny Omega,
all the
Jericho.
Yep.
Yeah.
You'll get to meet all of them and Jericho as
SCU.
well. SCU, yeah, that was another one.
Christopher Daniels, Frankie Kazarian,
yeah.
And
Oh my god,
Scorpio
dude!
Sky.
Like this fucking this. Oh, and then also to mention, you have Phoenix and Pentagon Jr. Dude, this entire fucking roster is stacked.
Yeah.
Dude, you have two of the best luchadors on the planet. You know what I mean? Like, dude,
I'm just more excited that they get to meet me because I'm pretty important.
this new promotion
is very important. I have many leather-bound books, and my apartment smells of rich mahogany.
All right, that's enough
this
putting
is
myself
why we
over.
don't let you in control of anything.
That's enough putting myself over.
Yeah, next time he's not pressing buttons.
Very
He's
excited
pressing
for
my
AEW
buttons right
though.
now.
Very excited.
Yeah, AEW is cool tonight. As we're recording this, it is Sunday, the 11th, I think?
Tonight is Sunday the 10th of March.
Okay, I'm one day ahead. But
2019.
Yeah, WWE Fastlane's going on. There's a lot of cool things happening. You have isn't there a title match? Kevin Owens between Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
Of course, the Universal title's not being defended because
because Lesnar has it.
Lesnar is in possession of it. I think you have an Intercontinental Championship match or no? They probably won't have it because they fuck over the mid-card titles.
Well, I don't know because Wonderboy called us before the podcast and he was saying Lashley, so I had to stop it.
I think Lashley was in a match against the Shield tonight. It's Lashley, Corbin,
yeah, it was.
And
okay, so I don't know.
McIntyre versus the Shield. So that's
maybe they're
also
saving the
a cool
IC
match.
title for the better pay-per-views.
Yeah, for sure. And there's also a badass tag match going on. You have Rude and Gable versus Rusev and Nakamura. And the Revival defending the tag title. So you have that 6-man match. That's a pretty good one. You have Charlotte versus Becky, of course. You know what I mean? The whole hype of WWE right now is basically that women's division between Ronda, Charlotte, and Becky. Like, that's really the big hype of WWE right now. It's kind of cool because it's revolutionary to see the women's wrestling. It's evolutionary, dude. Like, seriously, it has evolved so much into where it is the main event now.
Yeah, they're held as the main event and the big deal.
It really is a big deal.
They have Ronda Rousey, for God's sakes. They have to treat it like a big deal.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. I really love that. That'll be awesome. The SmackDown Women's Champion, the WWE Women's Championship titles, tag titles, will be defended tonight against Nia Jax and Tamina.
Nice.
And that's pretty cool too, that they are literally, this is such a revolution that they have women's tag titles. You know what I mean? Like that's the first time they've ever done that, and they've been a company for how many years? And dude, their stocks are like they're worth billions. You know what I mean? WWE is worth a lot of money. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it for the big time wrestling. I just
watch Fastlane tonight. You'll be able to catch up on everything Raw the next couple nights, whatever.
Yeah, and then we'll get back into some more wrestling content.
Yeah,
a couple guys to look out for from the Arizona scene would have to be our Arizona State champion right now is EJ Sparks. He's fucking amazing, man. That guy can pull off some shit.
Dope.
There's another guy, he does death matches. His name is Neil Diamond Cutter. He's Neil Diamond Cutter.
So gangster.
Yeah. But he actually has a match against Dean Ambrose on YouTube.
Wow, I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, when he was John
I might
Moxley.
have seen it. Yeah, I might have seen it, but I just have to.
But this guy, he went to so Robert and I, the phenomenal one Robert, who we will get in contact on future episodes about more wrestling content.
Shout out to the Phenom.
Yes. Robert and I went to a show at, I think it's called Knockout Spar and Grill, and it was an independent wrestling show, and Joey Ryan was there.
Famous stick wrestler Joey Ryan.
The King of Dog Style, yeah.
The King of Dog Style.
Joey Ryan was there doing his thing. I got to meet him, get some autographs, and mark out for a little bit. And
grab his dick?
Yes, I did not grab his dick. I really wish I could have. No
Such a liar.
No, but honestly, we went to this show, and this guy Neil Diamond Cutter comes out and he performs this death match with this other guy. I can't even remember his name, but he comes out to Sweet Caroline, which I thought was genius because the whole audience is going ba ba ba, you know, and so they have this like load-in trailer behind us, like where the audience was, and that's pretty much where they brought in the ring and all that stuff. And these guys are fighting in the trailer, doing suplexes like over the side, and I'm like right there, like as close as I am to you. I'm watching this guy get his back slammed.
I remember seeing some of your videos, and
and I'm
like that.
I'm like, there's no way like that they're faking this, because this guy's just taking it. You know, like he had to have taken a Vicodin or something before the match, because he was fucking just glass, taking whatever. We were handing him shit, and they're hitting each other with it. Like,
Jesus,
it was awesome.
I don't get out enough when I hear that shit like that happens.
Yeah. So when I went to this, championship wrestling from Arizona show, he was actually behind the scenes. He didn't have a match there, but he was there, and I think a lot of the guys that were wrestling there were under, his wings per se, and he basically, he's a cool dude. I sat there and talked wrestling with him for a long time, but he knows some big names. His brothers are the Hooligans. I don't know if you've ever heard of them. They wrestle out of Arizona. They're a tag team. Yeah, I mean, he's basically one of those guys that you see in like the backyard wrestling CZW kind of matches.
Like some intense shit.
Yeah, and he's not afraid to take a bump for sure.
Fuck yeah, dude, that's awesome. Good. I'm glad you gave those guys a shout out, because we love giving locals a shout out. We do it with the music scene.
Might as well tap into the
local wrestling
Arizona
scene.
Yeah.
So,
wrestling.
anyways, I see you're over there wanting to get into a song or something like that. I think we got some music to play, because people do stop by, I think, to listen to what kind of music we're listening to.
Yeah, it's always good to have a little track break,
We have a great taste in music.
Oh, yeah. We love it. So this one here is by a band called Rancid.
I've never even heard of Rancid before.
Yeah, they're all right. This is called Arrested in Shanghai.
Sure, I was guilty, but I committed no crime. They said confessions bring lenience, so that put me on the line. So I protest the massacres at the Tiananmen Square. My friend said, yo, stay away, man. You better not go fucking back there. Oh! One night let me write about my opinions about the state and the freedom of expression they would never tolerate, and the military secrets that I never did steal. I didn't start no violence, no, and there was nobody that I killed, no. So I had a clear account of all abuses of power and the memories of homeland now gone sour, and I only got one weapon. It's so plain for me to see. My only weapon I call poetry, and I don't even know why. The truth seems like a lie. In my cell there is no sky. When I was arrested in Shanghai, now in the wealth and privilege, I was not born, but a devotion of freedom and liberty I was sworn. So every emotion is studied, watched and controlled. Who gets paid, who gets disciplined, and who gets rolled. So transmitter beams my coordinates anywhere on Earth, and as radio waves, surveillance, satellite burst. Open up your skull and let some knowledge come in, yeah. Crack open the cranium and let awareness begin, oh. And I don't even know why. The truth seems like a lie. In my cell there is no sky. When I was arrested in Shanghai, when I was arrested in Shanghai, when I was arrested in Shanghai.
That was one of my requests.
Yeah, it's the one that you picked there.
It's a good
Arrested in Shanghai.
It's a good
Rancid.
one.
Off of their album Indestructible.
Indestructible is a great fucking song. And I know I'm indestructible.
Oh yeah, it is a good song too. Sorry. You can tell we're reaching the end.
Yeah. Anyways, hey, so we're getting to the end of the show. We fucking appreciate you guys for sticking with us. Silva, Jeremy, thank you guys for talking about what's going on with the bands.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us, man.
Yeah. Tyler Silva of Squared and Rundown Roommates. Jeremy of Contradiction, Torn at the Seam, and 17 other bands.
Yes.
And Cosmic Soup Recording.
We might have a little announcement to make next podcast.
Yeah, I didn't want to give anything
a new
away.
Band that we're in talks of. Here, dude, that's not what we're gonna name the band. Never mind. That's so weird. Yeah. Anyways, let's get out of here. It's getting late.
Yeah.
I need more coffee.
This here, ladies and gentlemen, is so long, and thanks for all the views. We would like to take a second just to thank all the listeners. If you're listening to this right now, we thank you. We appreciate you taking the time out of your day to actually give a shit about Arizona and what's going on within the state walls.
Yes, exactly. And if you guys have anything you want to send us, show information or music.
I don't know if I should have said walls this close to the border.
The old Donald's gonna be knocking at your door tonight.
Yeah.
Old Donald.
You want to build a wall?
The Donald heard you.
Were you looking to build
He's listening everywhere. But hey, if you guys want to hit us up with some shows, show information, new music from a band, whatever, geoandmeatbag@gmail.com. Again, that is geoandmeatbag@gmail.com. Shoot us some shit, man.
Yeah. You can find Rundown Roommates on any outlet of music.
Yeah, pretty sure we're on everything. YouTube, Spotify.
Rundown
iTunes,
Roommates, as you would think it's spelled.
Yeah, Roommates has 2 M's.
2 M's, everybody.
I didn't know that.
But
You can
as
find
well as Torn at the Seam.
Torn at the Seam
Yep.
on every music platform available.
And Contradiction, if you guys want to go back and listen to some Contradiction, it's Contradiction. Second C is a K.
Yeah. That's actually what I wanted to touch on too, because our last song is a Contradiction cover.
Oh, nice.
By KROVAK. But
I know what song
each,
I like this song.
Each Geo and Meatbag Hour is in memory and dedicated to our fallen brother Billy Russell.
Absolutely.
Yes, rest in peace, buddy.
Put in a lot of work in this studio, not this physical one here, but we have his amp here. There's all kinds of memorabilia that just reminds us of his presence.
Such fucking great memories with Billy. You know what I mean? It was just fucking.
You guys
he's
remember
amazing.
like one of the first times that I met Contradiction? You guys brought me back to like Cosmic Soup.
Oh,
and gave
yeah,
me, like,
yeah.
a sneak peek. I think it was like the Lead Balloon album or something.
Yeah,
like that.
it was when we were working on Lead Balloon.
Jeremy?
Yeah. I
It's
bought them so
Billy's
many
fault.
drinks.
He
I'm
was
like,
ready to do his vocal part, I think. So.
Damn you, Billy.
yeah, that was awesome.
All right, guys.
Great
So, hey,
memories.
thanks so much for listening to this fantastic episode that we are so proud to bring back here.
Yes.
all
Brought to you
of
in
you.
part by Assy Itchhole.
Yeah.
If your asshole itches, then hit up old brother Dave from FOL for the cream.
Yeah,
got
he's
the-
got
it.
the
He's
cream,
got the
man.
dream cream, dude.
He's got the cream. This
But
is
ask
Make
your
It
dad.
On My Own. This is Make It On My Own by Contradiction, performed by
We
KROVAK.
didn't do the So Long sample. Do you have it?
Who cares?
Oh, we did do it. Okay. Good night. I'm out of here. Good night. We love you all. See you next time.
Well, if I fucking make it, well, I'll make it on my own. I'll find my way all alone. And if I fucking make it, well, I'll make it on my own. I'll find my way all alone. Well, as long as sees you can. Those that did not story stops there. You pick up the pieces and put it back again. Not say so, not this through. Well, if I fucking make it, I'll make it on my own. I'll find my way all alone. And if I fucking make it, well, I'll make it on my own. I'll find my way all alone. Remember you been, remember you done. Never back down, never to no one. Like who you press it, it's my sit through. The only person gotta live with you. If I fucking make it, well, I'll make it on my own. I'll find my way all alone. And if I fucking make it, well, I'll make it on my own. I'll find my way all alone.
That one there is dedicated to you, Uncle Nate. I know you asked for it. You're an avid listener. Thank you guys so much for listening. Peace.